Wish me luck.
He doesn't know just how I feel.
These days, I only use Twitter to look at Star Trek stuff, but a couple of weeks ago, I tweeted this video. Why I'll never get invited back to VidCon again.
All you do is motivate yourself and to get things done. Do you guys think it's possible to work too hard? Have you ever gotten there before?
I have no social life. I don't hang out with my friends. I don't go out to drink. I don't go out to parties. I don't go out to have fun. None of that interests me. I choose work. I choose family.
Before I had kids, I truly did not believe that happiness was interesting or important.
Like John was saying, he didn't believe in happiness. I had a point in my life where I thought the word content was a negative word.
Stop! Hug me right now! Get over here and hug me right now! Right now, hug me. Okay. That's the best thing that ever happened to me.
Who up here has the most money?
The most fun?
Most fun. Hannah.
Most fun?
Hannah.
I had a lot of fun.
No, most money. Same thing.
I thought this was supposed to be about community.
Nope. I love asking the important questions. To a fault. I have one of the most unique relationships with VidCon. I have had their entire VidCon experience. Back in 2012, I was a volunteer at VidCon. I hated it. Since then, I've been an invited guest, I don't know, like 4 times. I've had meet and greets. Hours-long photo shoots, the YouTube Black panel, the 10,000 SourceFit panels, been on the main stage multiple times. One time I even on the rooftop with okay, he probably doesn't want me to talk about that, but we did, and that shit was dank as fuck. But back in 2012, I was just a volunteer. I just wanted to meet Wheezy Waiter. Or back in 2014, I remember being so excited to do my first Q&A. Imagine how excited I was to be announced by the Philip DeFranco.
Who's next? I mean, who's the new guy? I think it might be Mr. William Haynes.
It's so crazy seeing this clip next to 1 year later. It seems like there are 5 years in between these two clips.
Well, because it would come down to Sam or Will, but Will would make me feel like it was racist if I ate him.
For some reason, in the summer of 2016, they thought it would be a good idea to have me host some of the most popular internet personalities on stage, live.
Hannah.
Most fun?
Hannah.
I don't think the person in charge of booking VidCon realized that I'm a demon. You can see the look on Lily Singh's face when she realizes
it ain't safe, it ain't safe.
On stage with me was Bernie Burns, creator of Rooster Teeth, Hannah Hart, My Drunk Kitchen, Lily Singh, the first millennial to have their own syndicated late-night talk show, Casey Neistat, the coolest person alive, and John Green, who wrote that little book that turned into that little movie, The Fault in Our Stars, and Looking for Alaska, Paper Towns, as well as co-created VidCon itself. And me, William Haynes, public menace to the upper class.
Young people, I love you.
What's your biggest issue with minorities right now? None. So that's our answer. That's our answer.
I've beefed with every rich person I've come into contact with. It's embarrassing. I hate rich people. I watch Star Trek. It's very anti-capitalist. So I really did not have the crowd at the time. Nobody knew who I was. 2016 William Haynes didn't care though. 2016 me had just gone through his first breakup not days before this. My podcast everyone loved, She Didn't Text Back, would end a few days after this. I was hurting. I needed to express myself. So I started writing my first music album and told no one. I had to mask it with making other people laugh. So I knew I had to ask a question that would last forever.
No, most money. Same thing.
I thought this was supposed to be about community.
Yeah.
Sadness is a great motivator. I'm gonna take an audience question. Anybody got one? You? All right. How do I get down there? I'm gonna hurt myself.
Isn't he doing a great job? Round of applause.
2016 VidCon was insane for me. When I reposted this recently, I got a lot of comments saying this is funnier now than it was then. And yeah, I completely agree. I was out of pocket, but I'm right. Ain't that Anthony Mackie thing? Like, I'm out of pocket, but I'm right though. You know I'm right. All of these people have held on to their spot in media. They haven't lost a dime. They don't want you to really think about that though. But before I was embarrassing others, I remember one of my first embarrassing moments at VidCon was when I had to walk out in front of Smosh. But anyway, the purpose of this video. I think this was such a controversial moment for many of these people because most YouTubers don't want to talk about money. Most YouTubers, especially the ones that big, want to hold on to their relatability. Obviously, I'm not talking about Casey. At the time, I was employed by a company, so it didn't matter how many views I got or how many t-shirts I sold, I was always paid the same amount of money. A good amount of money, especially for a 20-something-year-old, but my motivation was never to go above and beyond because it wouldn't do anything for me. All of these guys have gone above and beyond for themselves and reaped the benefits. If you're a fan of Casey Neistat, you probably know that he used to live in a trailer park. This man used to share a studio apartment in New York with like 4 other people. He couldn't even fit his futon in the room he slept in. All of the luxuries in life he's seen recently are not lost on him, and that's why people love him. Like the time he got back his drone, have you ever seen a person this happy? Casey knows what it's like to be broke, and that's why I don't think he was offended by this. Something a lot of people don't know is that Casey Neistat has given me more money and opportunities than almost anybody I know. It's crazy to me because I never even officially worked for Casey. Casey has paid me more money than some people I've actually worked for, who won't be named. I had met Casey twice before this, but this was the day we became friends. The day after this, Casey took me on a run. I was so excited. But you know, I think he might have just wanted to embarrass me back.
I got a great run in this morning.
I don't want to run. Yeah.
Will and I have the exact same outfit on. We got matching shirts and then matching, because that's how we do. Just lost Will back there.
So if you are ever afraid to speak up about something because you thought you might lose some friends, you probably will. But you might gain some friends as well.
Checking out brand new.
A quote someone in denial like me thinks of often is that great Dr. Seuss. Be who you are and say what you feel because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. I live by this rule.